So it looks like Adam got himself in a little bit of a pickle here when he starts involving himself in this little brazy drama. Well, he kind of created the drama. Seems like before that kid had his interview, Adam was, well, and Mr. Lush were in the young kid's ear telling him, get as many ops as you can, diss as many people as you can before you come up here. It's going to get you numbers. Check this out.
His manager Prestige has started blaming Adam22 from the No Jumper podcast for all the issues Lil Brazy was having. He claimed that it was a setup and that Lil Brazy should have never been allowed to do an interview by himself without his management there to monitor what he says. He claimed that before the infamous No Jumper interview ever happened, that Lush and Adam had told him in private to diss as much as he can, so they can run up the views. He claimed that had he been allowed to sit in during the interview, that the infamous Lil Brazy crash out would have never happened. He claims the main culprit responsible for everything was the legendary podcaster Adam22. And later on, he goes on Lil Brazy's Instagram and starts direct messaging Adam all night long, threatening his life. And since the messages were coming from Lil Brazy's account, Adam thought it was Lil Brazy that was threatening him, so he didn't take the threat serious and laughed it off. But according to all reports, unlike Lil Brazy, Prestige has a reputation in the streets as a menace and not the kind of guy you want to mess with. Eventually, Adam puts the pieces together and realizes it's not Lil Brazy, but his manager Prestige who's behind the threats. Fearing for his life, Adam takes to Instagram and publicly claims that Lil Brazy's manager is threatening to get him chipped. The next day, Lil Brazy's manager, who is furious with Adam, gets on a plane, flies all the way from Colorado to Los Angeles, rents a car, calls up some goons that he's friends with, and rolls up to No Jumper searching for Adam. Luckily for Adam, he was able to weasel and slither his way out of the situation. After Prestige got to No Jumper, he started pressing everyone there trying to figure out where Adam was. And luckily for Adam, he was in Texas, so he was able to avoid getting rat-packed and jumped. After hearing from his co-workers that Prestige had rolled up to No Jumper searching for him, he decided to go back on Instagram, and he posted a valid question. He asks his fans why people keep coming on the podcast and dissing street gangs, and then afterwards, when they get real-life consequences, they always end up turning on him and blaming him for their actions.
Adam encourages people to get in different kinds of beefs and come at different rivals and start a bunch of drama before you come up to the interview, so you can have some stuff to talk about and increase the views and potentially get yourself into some trouble. So it doesn't seem like Adam can play the innocent role here.